Hi everyone, I am so sorry if it's a bit noisy. I'm sitting in my conservatory and it's absolutely chucking down, so I'm so sorry. If you can't hear me, just give me a shout and I'll speak a bit louder. But today we're going to carry on with this page that we started the other day. Um, so we will see where we go with this one. So I'm going to do the other half and we'll get on with that. But I'm just trying to check my chat is working. So, hi Vicky, hi Beth, and hi Katrina. Thank you for joining, my lovelies. How are you all today? Can you hear me all okay? Can you just let me know if you can hear me all alright? I say it is absolutely pouring down in here, and I can't believe how badly it's raining. So I am just trying to, there we go, it's calmed off a little bit now. So hopefully you can all hear me. So I do apologise, I'm actually also waiting for a parcel, so if that comes all of a sudden, I might just have to run off for 1 second and just grab it from my front door, because I'm waiting for this parcel and it's part of my husband's Christmas present and I don't want to miss it, and I don't need to leave it outside and it gets soaked. That's okay, Katrina, I'm new as well, so we'll all just learn together. Thank you so much for joining, I really appreciate you coming on. So basically, I'll just explain where we're up to. If you saw my last video, which was, I did that on Sunday, I started doing this side of the World of Flowers with the Derwent Inktense pencils. So we're just going to do the other half, and then we'll see where we go with that. So we'll see if we can make the other side look quite as good, because I think it's turned out quite well, actually. I'm quite pleased with it, considering it's the first time I've actually ever coloured with these pencils. We'll see, hopefully the other side will just come as good. So Beth, my lovely, I have just added you as a mod, so just double check that that's all alright and that's working for me, lovely. I think I've worked out how to do it properly, so hopefully it's working okay. So let's begin. So, I've been using, if you didn't see on Sunday, the Arteza brush pens to do this video with. Oh yeah, it is working now, Beth, fabulous. So we will carry on with that. So I was doing it in a bit of a range. I did start with the pinks and the purples, but actually when I added in a bit of blue, it actually worked quite nicely, so I quite like it. So I think we'll do a bit of the same again. So I think we'll do this one in the middle here, and then in the nice blue, because I quite like that. But I might go see if I can find a darker blue this time. See what we've got here. Let's see this one and see what this one's like. So this is an iron blue, and this is in the, if I can turn it round enough, the Derwent Inktense pencils. So we'll see how this turns out today. So how are we all today? Are we having a nice day? I've been back from work for about an hour or so. I've been doing a bit of tidying up in the house, a little bit of the boring housework that we all have to do, you know. So done a little bit of that, and then yeah, just decided to come on. But I tried to wait for this parcel as long as I could, but I just thought, you know what, I could be here all day waiting. So I just thought, you know what, if it comes, I'm sure you guys won't mind me just jumping off for 2 seconds just to get it. I obviously won't tell you what I've got, because he might watch the video, and I don't want to obviously spoil it. And you know, don't want to spoil his Christmas present, do I? So, but yeah, are we all about prepared for Christmas? We're pretty much ready now, I think. We've got a couple of little bits left to get, but nothing, you know, we're getting there now. I think we've got the majority of everything that we wanted to get, so I think we're all good, actually. So if I'm not speaking loud enough, please just let me know, because as I say, it is raining quite a bit here, and I don't want you not to be able to hear me. So hopefully we're all right at the moment. It's really horrible weather here today. I don't understand where else it's come from. It's been so cold all day. I haven't been able to get warm at all today. I've been in work dithering. I was in my coat yesterday because it was that cold. I had my coat on in work and everyone was saying to me, it's not that bad. And I was going, it is, it's freezing. I hate being cold. It's the worst. I absolutely hate being cold. And I am a bit of a whinger. I hate being cold. So, yeah. Sorry, I'll just catch it with chat. Oh, I hope your little one's okay, Beth. If she's been poorly, I hope she's okay. It's not nice when your little ones are poorly, is it? Oh, thank you, Katrina. I appreciate that, lovely. As I say, this is literally just me playing, because this is only the second time I've used these pencils, and I've watched a couple of videos and things, but I've never really had a go with them myself. So I bought them again, like I say, in the Black Friday sale, because I wanted to try some like watercolory pencils. And I saw these and I thought, well, they were on offer, and I thought, well, let's just go for it. Let's give them a go. You're never gonna know until you try them, are you? So we just went for it, and I quite like them. I think they come out. They go really nice. I really like how they come out. So I'm really quite pleased with these. So the colours stay lovely and bright, so they seem to work really, really nicely. So yeah, quite pleased with these. And so you don't really know what colour you're going to get, because you see it was quite a dark colour this, but when you activate it, it goes lovely and bright and beautiful and nice, and I love these. They're so nice. Colour goes lovely. Oh, Beth. Oh, she's just high energy. Oh, that's all kids for you, isn't it? They're bonkers, aren't they? She's so excited. She must be excited for Christmas. That's all it is, isn't it? It's 4 weeks away, but you know, all kids are excited for Christmas, aren't they? How old is she, Beth? Oh, hi, Nick and Tina. How are you, lovely? Who have I got on today? Is it Nick or Tina, or is it both of you? I know I had the lovely Tina on Sunday. That's a bit damp, so I'm just going to dab that off and just see how that comes out. Oh, that's actually come out quite nicely. Just dabbing a bit of the excess off. It's made it a bit lighter. Oh, hi, Nick. It's you today. Just sharing it up a little bit, you know. Oh, hi, Tess. Thanks for joining, lovely. How are you? Ooh, 4 and 11. God, that's a big gap, isn't it? But my nieces are like that. I've got my niece. I've got one niece that's 1.5, one niece that's 2.5, and her sister is 9. So they're just completely different ages. But it's just amazing to see how different they are, and how just the different things that they're into. It's just It's so unreal, isn't it? So I'm just do the centre of this one actually, so we just get a thinner one, and let's do the centre. I quite fancy doing the centre of this one in a bit of a dark red, so I'm just going to take some colour from the, bit of like a fuchsia-y pink. Let's just lift that from there, and let's just see, these are quite watery pens today actually, they've gone quite, if that's a word, pooly. They're dropping a lot on the page today. Let's just try and put a little bit more down like that and see what that does. Just see if we can spread that about a little bit so it doesn't see how that comes out. Try and spread that out a little bit to make it a little bit darker in the middle. Well, hey. So let's go into a bit of a green with these leaves here, I think. Can everybody still see? Sorry if I keep pulling it off the page, it's just a natural thing to keep pulling it away and I don't realise sometimes, sorry. I'll do a bit of dragging this into the centre and see how this looks. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. Again, I just get into concentration mode and then I just start and then I don't realise. Sorry, I do apologise. Just trying to... Just before I come on, I was setting up my new bookcase. We went out on Saturday and I wanted a new bookcase for my colouring books. So I asked Chris to get me one. Because I was a bit worried that in here, because it's so sunny, I didn't want all my colouring books to get all sun stained, so I said to him, can we get a bookcase please? Because I want a bookcase for the dining room so I can put all my colouring books on it and make it all pretty and have them all out of the sun. And to be fair, he bought me one, and he brought it home on Sunday and he built it for me, and then this afternoon when I got home from work, just while I was starting to wait for this delivery, I put all the stuff on it, and it's so pretty. I love putting all my colouring books nice and neat and tidy, and I can actually see what I've got. Because half the time I'm looking and I've got piles of books here and piles of books there, and I can't actually see what I've got. So it was nice to actually have the... It was actually nice to have a bit of a therapeutic tidying. I find tidying quite therapeutic sometimes, not all the time, but as my house isn't exactly the height of tidiness, but occasionally I do get in a bit of in the mood for it, and I like to do it occasionally. Not very often, mind you, but I like to try. So just trying to get prepared for Christmas now, just trying to get all those little jobs done that you wanted to get done that you don't get a chance to do, or you just keep putting off and you think, oh, I've got to do it now because all the family's coming round, you know. You can't have mess everywhere, can you, when you've got all your family and friends coming around, you know? So we'll try and just tidy up the house a little and see how much we can get, because I think we're having, is it 6 or 7 for Christmas this year? We're having Chris's mum and dad and Nana, and then my Nana and my Uncle Mark, and then obviously me and Chris, so yeah, so 7 altogether. So that's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah. Let's go for a different type of green, I think. Let's try... let's try this nice teal. Let's see what this one's like. Just give it a bit of a sharpen. So, let's see how this one looks when this one goes down a little bit. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet again, aren't I? I'm doing it. I'm trying not to be. Trying not to be. Trying to get this to look really nice for you guys to see what you think, and so I hope it looks okay. So I'm really loving these pens. The pencils are so pretty. Oh, Beth, I'm using the Derwent Inktense pencils, lovely. I'll just show you the cover. It's these ones, lovely. Pack of 36. So it's these ones I'm using. Hi, anyone that's joining. Hi, Robin. How are you, lovely? Thank you for joining. How are you today? Okay? Oh, I'm liking this colour. This one's nice. Nice green. This one's looking really nice. I'm trying to decide what to do this really pretty butterfly in next. But I might leave that one till this is dry a bit more first. Oh, the rain's finally starting to give off. I can finally hear myself think. It's not so noisy in here now. It'll pick up again in a minute though, undoubtedly it will pick up again. But at least I can hear myself think for 5 minutes. What are we all up to today? Is anybody doing anything exciting? Anybody been anywhere or going anywhere? Not sure what time it is where everyone is, but for me it is 3:30 in the afternoon. So I am literally just got a couple of hours now till the good husband gets home and we make his tea and all that sort of business. So yeah, got a couple of hours till that. So as I say, I thought I'd jump on and see how we can get on with this. See if we can finish this page off before that, because there's not as much to do as there was the other day. We've done, I think, a little bit more than half really. And now I've got a bit more of a feel for these pencils. I know a little bit more of what we can, a little bit more of, you know, how long things are going to take, sort of thing. So I really love these, they're so pretty. I've got a new friend, I love these, they're so nice. Sarah, I haven't, you know, I bought it ages ago, and as you've seen on my video, on my stream, I bought it, and I absolutely love it. I just haven't got around to starting it. I might actually do a page out of there next, actually, if you guys like to see that one. Again, I've collected all these books, and there's so many, and I'm just like this. I can't decide. It takes me ages to decide what page I want to do next because I've got so many beautiful books, and I just can't decide which page to do. So yes, I think I will have a look at that one. After I finish the stream, I'll go and have a look, and I'll decide on a page for the next stream. So hopefully I'm going to try and come on again on Thursday, because I'm actually off again on Thursday. I've got to take Chris's car into the garage on Thursday because it needs something doing to it. So hopefully in the afternoon when I get home, again, probably about this time, maybe a little bit earlier, a little bit later, depending on what time I get home, I'll try and come on again, and I might start one of those. Oh, Beth, what, I don't know how many I have. Let me just have a quick look at my shelf, probably. Maybe going, I haven't got that as many as a lot of people. I've probably got in the range of about 40, maybe a few more. I've been collecting Colour in Heaven for a little while, for probably 4 or 5 months now, and I've been buying quite a few over the last little while, but I mean, I think it was the week before last, I think I ordered probably, you've seen on the live stream on Sunday, I showed you all the Hannah Carlzon ones I ordered and a couple of others that I'd ordered, and I think I ordered about 10 in 1 week. So I just keep seeing all these streams and people showing these amazing books, and I'm like, oh my god, I want it, I buy it, and I just want it, and I just end up buying them. Like World of Flowers, I've had this on my wish list for ages. And on Sunday I saw, last Friday I saw it on the on Amazon UK for £5.99 instead of £13.99. So I just thought, I've been wanting it for ages, but I just hadn't got round to getting it, and I thought, well, I'll just hang fire a little bit, I'll hang fire a little bit, might get it for Christmas, blah de blah de blah de. And then I saw it for £5.99, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. Oh yeah, I've bought colouring books and I haven't coloured in a lot of them yet, Sarah. I buy loads. Again, like I said, I keep buying them and buying them and buying them, and I get sort of 5 or 10 a week, and I'm thinking, oh my god, you know, I keep buying them and I'm not colouring in them, and I'm thinking, oh, but I'm actually, like, when I see on Facebook a lot of people want to do like colour alongs and things, like I've got 3 colour alongs that I'm doing with a couple of ladies off Facebook. And actually it's quite nice because it actually gives you that motivation. You say, right, let's pick a page and let's get it done. I do apologise, I'm just going to stop a minute, my parcel's here, I'll be back in 1 second. And I'm back. So sorry. And I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Right, I've got it now and I'm happy because I can take it off my mind now and I can put them away and hide them. Who's come on now? Who have I missed? Hi Candy, how are you, lovely? Thank you for joining. Oh, I've got the 150 Prismas as well, Sarah. And actually, I got a load of Hannah Lynn PDFs the other day because she had an offer on a website. When you downloaded the Steampunk free page, it came up with a thing to get a load of her books for like $12, I think it was. So even though I've already got some of them in hard copy, I got them as PDFs as well because I thought, you know what, for $12, which I think worked out about £9, it's actually really worth it just to have the PDFs because you can print them off again and again and again. I do love a colouring book. I prefer a colouring book. If somebody said to me, do you want the PDF or do you want the colouring book? But I'll always go for the colouring book. But it is always nice to have a PDF so you can actually just print it out. Oh, you did the same, Sarah. It is. It's great. I just couldn't help it. I had to get them. There was a couple that I didn't have. And I thought, you know what? It's so worth just getting them just to have them, because you just think, I might as well get them and have them. And they're always, you can just keep printing them off again, can't you? You can just keep printing them off again and again and again. And they will always, always, always come in handy. And Hannah Lynn is always amazingly popular. I absolutely love her books. They are absolutely stunning. Has anybody downloaded that free steampunk page? I am so excited for that steampunk book. I am absolutely like, please do it quicker. If you saw her live stream the other day, she's trying to get it released before Christmas. For us all, because obviously everyone's like, oh my god, I want it so much, because I think obviously the last one she did was the Victorian Darlings, and that's such an amazing book. But I'm dying to get her next one. I love like the steampunky sort of style, and I can't wait to get it. You ran out of ink twice yesterday. I always run out of ink. I'm always getting new ink cartridges and thinking, oh my god, get another one, and another one. But luckily, like here, I'm on a plan where I pay so much a month and they just send me like ink cartridges for my printer when they run out, so I don't have to worry about going down to the shop to buy them. They just keep sending me new ones, which is great, because I keep forgetting and I'm rubbish. I always forget. I don't know what's going on with my pencils today, my water today, but they seem to be a bit soppy today, these pens. I don't know what's going on. They were alright on Friday. Oh, is it snowing where you are, Candy? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I like the snow when I can sit inside. I don't like the snow when I have to go out. Now that is my admission. I hate it when it's snowing and you have to go to work and you have to drive your car. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I bet it's cold where you are then. I know it's I think it's about 5 degrees outside at the moment. And I hate being cold. Oh, you don't see snow, Sarah. I'd be quite glad of that, I must admit. I'd much rather not see any here. We haven't seen any in the UK yet this year, but I'm imagining it's going to be quite bad considering the summer we've had, because we've had such a lovely summer. I've got a funny feeling that at some point it's going to be quite snowy. And I remember one year when we had snow on Christmas Day, and my nan, we used to go to my grandma's each year, and my grandma lived in the country, so trying to get to her up all the country lanes, oh my goodness me, it was like me and my mum driving up there. It was absolute madness trying to get up these little country lanes to get to her house. And then I think on that year that we had all the really bad snow, all the electricity cut out as well. So we actually didn't have any Christmas dinner because it was the weather was that bad. But we live and learn. It doesn't matter, does it? But you know, I'd quite happily I don't mind it being cold, but I hate it when it's wet, and I hate it when it's wet, and I hate it when it's snowing. I'd happily have it cold. I love when it's cold. I love walking around, going places when it's cold, and you can get a nice hot chocolate or a coffee, and you can literally just walk around, and you can just walk around in your nice big fluffy coat, and you can just enjoy the cool weather. I love that. We love going to the zoo, and I absolutely love it. Going to the zoo on a nice day off, nice hot chocolate in hand, and we love it. We love chilling around the zoo. It's great. It's like one of my favourite things to do. I love hot chocolate. Now, Sarah, I'm going to ask you the question. If you like coffee, have you tried the gingerbread lattes yet? I don't know if you love Starbucks where you are. Have you tried the gingerbread lattes? Now, I got one on Sunday. It's absolutely amazing. I love coffee. I'm not one for flavoured coffees though, but we went out on Sunday and I saw them on the Christmas menu, because they got a Christmas menu in Starbucks now. And I went for the gingerbread latte. My absolute goodness, it was lovely. So nice. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to buy these. So we went to our local supermarket, and they actually had some in different brands, not in the Starbucks brand, in a different brand. but my goodness, they were absolutely lovely. They were so, 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 so nice. I've had one this afternoon, and yeah, I'm going to just go and buy like 50 boxes before they stop selling them, because they always sell them for winter and then they stop selling them in the summer, don't they? And they're like a festive thing, and then you can't get them, so I'll buy loads to last me through the winter. Because I do like a nice coffee. Ooh, peppermint white mocha. I've not tried that. I've tried, have you tried the white chocolate mocha? That's really nice. If you haven't tried that, I recommend that. That's really nice. I haven't tried the peppermint one. I don't know. I've never seen that one, but I will certainly have a look next time I'm in there, because I do like the minty. I do like mint, peppermint. So I will certainly have a look. I will certainly have a look at that, because I do like the sound of those. But I do, that's one of my favourite things to do, getting a nice coffee and just walking around, like we did it on Sunday when we went shopping. And yeah, it's just so nice to be able to just enjoy the weather, you know. We went to a local shopping centre, and because I wanted a new diary, because I'm a bit of I like me stationery, and you'll probably learn that of me over the next thing. I love stationery, I love pretty pens, and I love books, and I love diaries, and blah-de-blah-de, and I said to Chris on Sunday, I want a new diary. And he was like, do you really want to go? And I was like, yeah, I do. And he was like, do you really want to go today? It's Black Friday weekend. And I was like, yeah, if that's okay, blah-de-blah-de. We got there and it was absolutely heaving. But we went in anyway, because I only wanted to go to this one shop. And I got my new pretty diary. So I'm going to start planning my streams for next year. So I'm going to try and not just make it quite random. I'm going to try and do a little bit more of like a colour of the month or something like that. Like, I'm hoping at the start of December, I've only got a couple of Christmas colouring books, but I'm going to try and do, I know everybody's going to be doing Christmas colouring books now, but I thought I'll try and do a bit of Christmas for December. I won't do it all the time, but I'll try and do a bit of Christmas this time, because I've got a couple of nice, I've got a copy of the Colour in Heaven Christmas edition there, so there's quite a few different artists in that one, so I thought we could have a look at that one. Oh, hi Crafty Kitty, thank you for joining, lovely. How are you today? Are you okay? So yeah, we'll try and do that on some streams and see if we can add a bit of that in. But if anybody's got any suggestions, please feel free to pop me a message. As I say, I want to do a few, like, I was hoping to do, like, you know, pick like an artist and do like different ones, and you know, just try and do different artists, different things, and different techniques and things. I mean, I want to say I'm only a beginner, but again, we all live that we don't learn until we just give things a whirl. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do a bit of that together. So say if anybody's got any suggestions. Oh, I've got the Black Widow, Sarah. I just bought those recently because they were in the Black Friday sale. I got the Black Widows. I had those already. I've got them here actually. I had these ones, and then in the Black Friday sale they had. Oh no, hang on. I got these ones previously, and then in the Black Friday sale they had these ones, and I got those as well. So I had the second set. It's just the third set I need now, so I'll get those at some point, but they're really nice. I really like those. I'm currently colouring in with those in my, I've got a Johanna Bastard planner, if anybody's got one of those. So I have been playing with those into there, and they're really, really nice. They blend quite nicely, actually. With them being a budget pencil, I was a bit like, I don't know, they might not. With being a starter, a beginner blender, I just sort of thought, oh well, I'll just give them a go, and that, in my opinion, they blend quite well, but other people might not agree, but that's what I think. So Yeah, I've heard about the fourth set coming out. You know, I've seen it on the what's the guy's name called? I can't remember. On the Black Widow page, there is a set that they're advertising the fourth set, and they're saying about wanting product testers or something for that fourth set. So get yourself on there and just put your name down, because you never know, you might be picked to be a tester for them. I put my name down. I thought, you never know, you might just, you know, be nice, wouldn't it? Sorry, Crafty Kitty, I don't know your name, lovely. You'll have to give me your name so I know what your name is. I store my gel pens, probably not the best way, but this is how I store mine. I keep them in a pencil case like this. Bit difficult to find sometimes, but I just store mine in a pencil case like this. Some people like to store them different ways, but that's how I prefer. Oh, hi Joy. Thank you, lovely. I'd rather know your name than calling you by your YouTube name. I will remember them. Yeah, so that's how I store mine. But again, everybody's different. Everybody has different ways. Like, I have all little pots on my desk here with like different things in. I like to keep some in the original packaging because I like how the original package is in. I like to keep some of them in pencil cases. But you find your own way. Everyone finds their own way, I find, and again, I'm only a beginner, so I can't really pass opinions on what other people think, but I just think, find your own way. I'm happy to tell you what I do, but I mean, you're going to find your own way. And I've got a lot of hints and tips off a lot of people that I watch on here. Like, I watch a lot of people and I see what they do and I think, oh, that's actually a really good idea. So you just learn from each other. So it's great. Hi Kate, how are you, my lovely? Is it raining where you are? It's pouring down here. Oh, you got some polys, Sarah. I got some polys as well. They're amazing. I bought them in the Black Friday sale and I wanted them because I got me Prismacolors last year in the Black Friday sale, and I was waiting this year for the polys to come on the Black Friday sale, and they did. They went down from, I think they were £150, £159, and I think they went down to 114. So I was humming and hawing because the 60 set was actually a lot better value, but I was humming and hawing. I thought, you know what, actually you get the better colour range with the bigger ones, so I just thought it's probably better to get the bigger ones. So I went for the bigger ones, and I love them, and I just love all my pencils. I love pencils, and they're so pretty, and I just love having them and keeping them in the nice boxes, and they're so pretty. Because I'm a bit of a girl. I like me pretty things, you know. So, what shoulder should we do this one in? We'll do this one in a nice violet. See how this one comes out, shall we? But yeah, everyone I find everyone has their own ways, and everyone, you know, everyone's colouring is different, as we all know, but you find your own way on how you like to store things and how you like your desk to be set up and how you like to sit to colour, and it's different for everybody, you know. Like, sometimes I like to sit at a desk, sometimes I like to sit on the bed and do it. Sometimes, you know, if I'm just doing something, usually something a bit more simple, there's not a lot of blending and lots of pencils required. Usually if I'm like colouring with, like, if I'm doing a bit of colouring with like pens or something that doesn't require a lot of blending, I'll usually sit in bed at night doing that, because it's something that while I'm watching the TV I can do, and it's just something fun that I do. I mean, all colouring's fun, but I find that you know, you when you're sitting at a desk, it's easier to do this sort of stuff, you know, where you can concentrate and you can you know, you can have your big tin of pencils out in front of you and you can have a good peruse, and you're not worrying about, you know, tipping them all over the bed or tipping them all over the floor, which is more apt for me, tipping everything all over the floor. I've been on one of the moods today, tipping everything all over the floor. Yeah, I mean, they do, a lot of people do say, Joy, about storing them one way or the other. I just find if you're using them often enough, I wouldn't say, I mean, I've not had any problems with mine, and I store mine flat like that in a pencil case, so I don't have any problems with mine. But again, it's just a matter of trying. I mean, I don't know, Kate, what you think, if you use a lot of pens, or anybody else that's on, what they think, because I know, Kate, you use a lot of gels in yours. But yes, I'm okay, thank you, lovely. I'm warm at the moment. I've had the heating on for the past 2 hours, so I'm actually warm, which makes me very happy. I love being warm. And I'm sitting here in a massive jumper with me big fluffy socks on and me big slippers, so I'm very happy. I love being warm. I hate being cold. So. Oh, there we go. So, Joy Kate does the same. So, yeah, so do what you think, lovely. I mean, like some pens like these. I'll show you these. I keep these bonds in like a tub like this. I've got these type of tubs, and I keep some gel pens and things in a tub like that, when they're stored like upright. But then I've got pencil cases where I store things flat. So it's just, again, just trial and error. Just see what you like. See how they work. If they start, you know, maybe if they start running out a little, or you're finding that you're struggling with them, maybe try doing them the other way up to see if that makes a difference, because it may do. Some gel pens or some pens do, I'm sure, you do have a trouble with some, I would imagine, but again, it's just find what you think. Oh, there you go, Beth. Beth stores hers upside down, so again, in a different way. Everyone's got a different way. Do you find yours work all right, Beth, if you store them upside down? You don't have any problems with them or anything? Do you store them upside down as in nib first, or nib down, or do you store them top down sort of thing? If that makes sense. Yeah, upside down in a desk container. Yeah, so putting them by the tip probably again would be a good idea. Again, it's something, I suppose if they are running out, it's a good idea to put them tip down, because then at least all the ink's going to run that way, which is obviously the way you want them to run, isn't it? So yeah, I suppose again, it's just personal preference. I mean, I haven't had my gel pens that long, so I haven't actually got to the stage where they've actually started to run out yet. I've got the Arteza gel pens, which I like, again, but again, it's one of those, personal preference. Everyone likes what they like. I mean, I've got some cheapy ones, which I got from Asda as well, and they're okay. Gel pens are gel pens, really, I just find. But again, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Everyone, it's, you know, I think a gel pen's a gel pen, really. A lot of people just say the same sort of thing, I think. So. So we're moving on quite nicely with this one. We've not got loads left to do. I love this Joanna Basford book. It's absolutely beautiful. It's so nice. I just love her book so much. If you love I don't know, watching her do her live stream. Did anybody else watch that? Where she did a live stream where she created that page, and she did it over like 3 streams on Facebook. She's amazing. She can just draw, and it was fab. It was great actually watching her create a page from scratch. It was fab. I really enjoyed watching that, actually. You don't see that from many artists. You don't see any artists just coming on and being like, hey, here we go, watch me draw, you know? It was actually quite nice to actually see that. Oh, sorry. Hang on, let me just move this light out the way. I get into this habit because you can't see what this. Can you see that now? Is that all right? There we go, sorry. I forget that you're all looking at it on your phone and I've got it open on my laptop so I can see the big screen, but you've all got it on your little things and you've got the chat underneath. I know when I'm watching you, all you guys at night, and I'm watching it on my little phone screen in bed and I'm like, I can't see it all. I will get used to it, I do apologise. Sorry, I got a question then. Oh, Joy, Joanna Basford. Is that what you're asking about the live stream? Joanna Basford. If you go on her Facebook page, she did. I say she did a couple of live streams, creating a page, and then she gave it away for free, so you could actually download it. I got it because it was really really pretty. Again, with everything of Joanna Basford's, it's all lovely. But if you go on her Facebook page, and then I think she's on a YouTube page as well. I think she did it on there, and she shows she shows how she creates pages and gives you loads of, it's really really nice. It's really really nice to actually watch her do that. It's like I say, you don't get to see, you see little snippets when they put like a coming soon in my new colouring book, and they put up a little snapshot of their next page with their they're talking about their next book, and they put a little page up with like a pen across it like that, and it says coming soon, I've drawn this today, and it's great, and I love seeing the little snippets, but it's actually nice to see an artist actually create. Oh, Joanna Basford. So the book I'm doing from Joy, so I'll put it up so you can actually see the spelling. Johanna Basford. There you go. Thanks, Kate. Oh, I've just knocked my camera. Apologies. Just move that back the right way. There we are. So yeah, but she, as I say, go on Facebook and just have a look at her page. She's fab. And if you want to invest in her books, this is her newest book, World of Flowers. She's got quite a few others. She's got a journal. She's got artist editions. She's got loads, and she's amazing. She really is. I read a thing on the internet the other day saying that she was the woman that basically like brought the world of adult colour into life in the UK. She brought the world of adult colour into life because it was you didn't see a lot of people doing it many years ago, but now all her books are everywhere. You can get them in stores and online, and they're everywhere. They're so popular. So it's amazing. I just love watching things like that. I love doing things. I love watching things like that. It amazes me. And I love chatting with people as well. I love chatting with artists as well, because I find it's really nice. Because I would imagine if I was an artist, I'd love hearing what people thought, and I always like to tell people what I think. But like I'd like if I get a book or something, I'll always when I ordered one of Johanna's Basford books, I know it sounds a bit thing, but I sent a message on the page just saying I really really love your books, and I just wanted to think, because I think as a person you'd love to get like first hand knowledge of what people actually think of your products. I know that people do reviews on Amazon and things, but it's nice, I think, to actually be a person that goes out of their way to make an effort to say, hi, thank you very much, I really like your page, I really like your books, can keep doing what you're doing, sort of thing. Because yeah, like I say, the reviews and everything are great, but how you wonder, do they actually get to see those reviews as well? I love to review books. I love doing reviews. I love saying, oh, I love this one, I don't like this one, blah blah blah. But you got to wonder, do artists actually get to see a lot of those posts? I hope they do. But I suppose if they're very very famous and very very busy, they might not always. So, I like to hope they do. Right, so let's colour this one in. I need that darker pencil again. Was it that one I was using? I can't quite remember. Nope, it wasn't that one. I'll do that one in a lighter, I think. It's a bit more like a... lighter onto this one as well. Let's just throw a bit of a lighter colour in here somewhere, and I don't feel where the odd ones. See what happens, shall we? Let's just see where we go. Oh yeah, please do check her out. She's awesome. She is, she's awesome. I don't know, like, has anybody got any particular artists that they really like? Because I might not have heard of any of them. And I'd love to know what you guys think, because obviously I go by what I see on streams and things. But obviously, when you guys go to stores and things, and obviously some of you guys live in a different country to me, and you'll obviously have, like me with Jana Basford, she's English, well, Scottish, but you might have artists that I don't know about. So I'd really love to know who you guys like that I might not know about, because then I can go on and have a look and check those out. Because I love seeing new different artists and different colouring books, and you know, actually getting a love of something different. So if anybody's got any anyone, just pop them up on chat, and we'll have a look at those. I'll have a look at those, and I can see. I'd love to know what you all like and who you all like. So yeah, I mean, the main ones. Oh, Emil Lydell Oberg Beth. I've heard of that. Her. I have had a look at those, and they do look really nice actually. I did have a look, I think, and I can't actually see any on Amazon. I think I'd have to order them off Etsy, so I might actually invest in one of those because it's payday tomorrow, and I might treat myself, seeing as it's payday and it's bonus month, and I love bonus month. And I always spend it all way too quickly, but there we are. But I haven't heard of White Stag or Apol, is it? But I will certainly look those back, Beth, and I'll certainly have a look. For me, like a lot of the colouring books I'll try and remember some of the artists I've got. I've got a few Hannah Calzarn books. I've got obviously Jana Basford, Hannah Lynn. I've got Serene by Nick Filbert, which is like amazing, and I'm so excited to colour that one. I've got a few Disney ones, like I've got the Disney Vitro, and I've got another Disney Girl Power, I think it's called, which has got a lot of images in. I've got a load of Colouring Heavens. I've got Colourish Wild. I've got one of those, but I know there is three. I think I've got the first one, but I have got the other two. I do want the other two because number 3 looks fab. And again, that'd be a really nice one to practice your skin in. So that'll be one I'll be doing on the stream at some point when I feel a little bit more confident with skin. Oh, Misfits. Sorry, I'm not up with my names. I've got Misfits. Sorry, Beth. I have got a Misfits book. I do apologise. I will get au fait with all the names at some point. Yeah. Oh, I like Oh, Forest Girl, yeah, I've seen those as well. They're really nice. Again, that's another one I wanted at some point. But I have actually recently bought a Misfits book because I don't know if you saw me. I was talking to I can't remember who I was talking to now, and I was saying about missing out on the Colouring Heaven version of the Misfits, and I was devastated because I love the Misfits. They're gorgeous. They're just so pretty. They're really nice, and she told me that the lady I was speaking to, I can't quite remember who it was now, told me that the images aren't original to the magazine. So I managed to go on to the onto Amazon, and oh, it was you, Beth. Oh, there you go. You see, it was you. I thought it might have been. So I went and ordered one. So I think this was the one. Let me just grab it. I did order one. Sorry, I'm back now. It was this one. I don't know if this is the one you told me to get. I'm sure you said fairy. It was either, I couldn't remember whether you said fairy or mermaid, but I ordered the. I thought I'd try the fairy one because I thought it looked cute and I actually really like it. So, yeah, I'm gonna give one of those a go at some point. It was you, Beth. Thank you. A million. Oh no, okay. Oh, it's horrible when girls have problems in school. Oh, you tell her she's amazing and you tell her to keep her little chin up because bullies are horrible. I was bullied in school and it's awful. And you know what? You tell her you can get all her aunties and uncles over and sisters and brothers and they'll all tell her. This not nasty girl. I know my niece was getting bullied at one stage, and she's only 9. And I think it's awful. It's horrible the way little kids can be. They can be nasty, really, really nasty. It's really hurtful. But you tell her to keep a little chin up, bless her. Oh, Beth, is this out of the one that I saw on Facebook? Didn't I find the page that you were doing the other day? The one with the really shiny background. Is that in this one? That amazing one that I saw earlier. I'm just having a quick flick through. I am coming back to this in a minute. I'm just a bit... I can't see it. I am trying to flick. I'm trying to flick and remember. It might be. It might not be. But yeah, I love that to be fair, I love that shiny background. It looked amazing. I so want to give that a go. It's the Band-Aid Girl. Oh, okay, Band-Aid Girl. Let's see if I can find her. Oh, yeah, it is. You just took the bandages out of that one. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I'm so going to give that a go now. Oh, you're going to make me mad. I'll be up till like midnight doing all these things. Ah, that's so awful. Horrible. And your Tegan's so amazing. Oh, it's so horrible when girls are like that. Girls can be really nasty as well. Girls can be horrible. And I never understand it, I never understand. Yeah, mama bear instinct kicking in. That's what you need. It is I think girls can be nastier than boys. It's just not nice at all. It can be really, really nasty and it's horrible. I just think it's not a nice way to be with people at all, is it? Oh no, you don't sound horrible at all, Kate. Your natural thing is to protect your kids, and I completely agree with you. Kids can be horrible, and I think that they should be. You're always going to protect them, aren't you? Because they're your babies. You're always going to look after them because they're your babies. I mean, I don't have any kids at the moment, but my nieces, I hear about anything being wrong with them, like, no, what can I do? What can I do? I worry about them to death, I hate them being poorly. I hate thinking of anything like that. I know when Fionn was bullied, a girl was bullying her because she had a brand of raisins that in her bag that she thought was too babyish. So they bullied her for that. They were picking on her because of that. And she'd come home and she was absolutely mortified. And you just think, that's just stupid. And they're really nasty, and kids can be so horrible. They really can. So I completely sympathise, Kate. I mean, I know it's not the same. Obviously, you're a mama, so it's different. Mamas are a lot more awesomeness. But I hope she gets it sorted soon because it's not nice at all. I really hope she gets it sorted soon, lovely. And if you need anything, you know where we are. We'll be the colouring brigade that come and get all the bullies in Tegan's school. She'll have all the cool people coming to give all these bullies rubbish. Tegan's part of the awesome colouring squad. Sorry, I'm missing chat here. I'm just finishing this flower off and then I'll have a quick look. Oh, Sarah, that's lovely. It's so nice that you try it for little ones. Like, we're hoping to try at some point in the next couple of years, but Chris is in uni at the moment. So we're just waiting until he works full time and he does a uni course as well. So we're just trying at the moment just to, we want to get that sorted. We want to get, when we have kids, we want it to be our full, we want to be able to give them our full attention. So we're just waiting a little bit for now. And we've only been married like a year and a half, so there's no rush. Absolutely no rush. It'll happen when it happens. And, I just think, you know what? The first thing they say to a lot of people is when you get married or when you're having kids. And I just think it'll happen when it happens. At the end of the day, me and Chris have talked about it quite a few times, and we've said when it happens, it'll happen, and that's it, isn't it? I Oh, Beth, that's awful. Picking on my kid before she likes tuna sandwiches. That's ridiculous. Just people, kids can be horrible, can't they? Honestly, I just don't understand it. I really don't. Picking on somebody because they like tuna sandwiches. It doesn't make sense. I don't understand it at all. I don't get where kids get this like sort of logic from. But never mind. So I'm sorry if I'm not keeping up with chat very well, but if you do want to say anything to me, I know you probably already know, guys, but just put it in bold so I can just put it in caps so I can see it a bit better. Just because I'm trying to look at chat to my side and I'm trying to colour as well, so I don't want you guys to all get bored and think, oh my god, she's not doing anything, so I'll just go away. But I want you all to. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss anything with you guys because I really enjoy coming on. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. I look forward to it. I get so excited. Just like a big kid. Chris always says to me, "Where are you going on today? Are you streaming today?" He always makes sure that I've got everything, that we've got everything done, so I've always got plenty of time to come on and stream. He's a good one. Where would I be without him, eh? I don't know. In the madhouse. Oh, that is exactly true, Kate. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, was what my mum always said to me. That is so, 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 so true. If you don't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. In the words of Flower of Bambi. Or Thumper of Bambi, whichever one it is. Just think, you know what? There's so many horrible people in the world. Why can't we just all be nice to each other? Everyone should just be so kind to each other, and everything would be lovely then, wouldn't it? Oh, bless. Oh, bless her, Tess. That's so cute. Oh. Kids can worry as well because it's all about the brands and things as well, isn't it? If we all remember from when we were younger, I know with me it was all, if you didn't have the latest trainers or the latest bag or the latest this, that and the other, that was it. And I mean, when I was younger, we couldn't really afford the latest of this and the latest of that because it was just me and my mum. And we couldn't really afford the £70 trainers or whatever. And I just think, you know what, I couldn't have it. And even now, I don't really go for the big brands. I just go for what I like. Like, I don't know if you guys have got it in the US, but we have Primark over here, which I love. because it has lots of Disney clothes, and I love Disney clothes, and lots of Harry Potter clothes as well. I love things like that, like t-shirts. Like I've got my Mickey Mouse jumper on. You can't really see it, but it's got my Mickey Mouse jumper on. It's my favourite jumper, and it keeps me toasty warm. Hi Jodie, how are you, lovely? Thank you for coming on. How are you today? So let's find a nice, I'm trying to, let's find a nice red. Leave these ones in. Just do the edge, I think, and then I'll bring it into the middle for a bit of a see what this looks like. Oh, that's rubbish, Pickle. I hate it when you go to the doctors and they just don't give you the answers that you're after. It's a nightmare. And the doctors never seem to have the time for you. All they want to seem to do is just shove you out the door. They never seem to have the time for people, do they? You know. I hope you're okay though, lovely. I know I can't help much, but if you need anything, I'm always on the other end of the phone, my dear. You can vent at me, if nothing else. I don't want to do that one actually, let's have a nice orange. Just liking that, blending that into the middle, that works quite nicely. I'm really liking these pencils, if you haven't heard me say it 15 times already. I really do like these pencils. Just realised I forgot to do the middle of this purple one, so I'm just going to do it in brown. Oh, no problem, Pickle. I did see a little bit of brown that I wanted to do somewhere, and you know when you can't see it? Never mind, I'll come back to it. Oh yes, I remember now I wanted to do, let me get me finer one, I wanted to do the butterfly. The stem of the butterfly. Should just leave these pens open really, it would make it a lot easier, wouldn't it, rather than me fiddling and faffing. Can you all see okay? Because it's getting a little bit dark in here now, I'm getting a bit of a shadow. I'm coming to the end now, I haven't got that much to do now, we've only got these few little flowers and the leaves here, so it's coming together lovely actually. I might, when I'm off stream, come in and do a little bit of pencil with it, just to see what that comes out like. And see how that comes out, and then I'll come back on with it again and you can tell me what you think. I'm trying to decide on colours here, so sorry if I'm being a bit distracted. Let's have this nice cherry red, I like this one. I'm going in with this nice cherry red now. Still sticking with the same pencils, haven't changed or anything yet. Still sticking with the same ones. Because they're so pretty. Kids are always good for Santa, Beth. You tell them it's good for Santa and they'll be good for however many days out of the year, I'm sure. They all want their prezzies on Christmas Day, don't they? Bless. I think it's always nice. Ah, how old is Brooke, Tess? They do get to that age, don't they, where they start asking if Santa's real. Oh, she's only 5. Oh, bless her. Oh, I was expecting you to say about 9 or 10. Oh, bless. It's always hard, and then you don't know what to say, really, do you? You just think, I'll just stay over here and not have an opinion. Oh, bless. All you want to do is keep it alive for them for as long as possible, because, you know, it's always nice when they believe in Santa, isn't it? It's a shame when they come grow out of the Santa thing and they know that it's just Mummy and Daddy hiding presents under the tree. Oh, how did she discover it? Did she just say it to you one day, Kate? Did she just say, I know that Santa's not real? I remember one year I went downstairs when my mum was wrapping my Christmas presents. I think I was only about 6 or 7. And I remember walking into the living room because I couldn't sleep, because obviously it was Christmas and no kids can ever sleep, can they? And I remember going in and there was my mum wrapping my Christmas presents on the floor in the front room. But never mind. I think that's probably how I discovered it. I love that elf on a shelf, you know, I think it's brilliant. Has anybody seen those elf cams that you can get as well? Where you can get them and they're just like a little dome and they've got like a little red light on them and it makes it look like there's an elf cam in the house. So you can put it on and say the Santa's watching. I think it's great. I love all the things they come up for with these I love the things that they come up for these days with all these things to help kids believe in Santa. I think it's brilliant. So funny. When kids just finally go, no, I know it's not real. Oh, excuse me, coughing. Gone dry all of a sudden. Kids are so smart. Honestly, they can play you for a fool. You think one minute you think, oh yeah, and the next minute they're telling you all sorts of stuff, and you think, where did they get that from? I love how clever kids are. It's so funny. They're just like, no, don't do that. I know last year we took our presents down to Fion And obviously she was 8 at the time, and we saw her a bit more in the afternoon, and we took her presents in, and I gave them to her, and I said, "Oh, Santa's left some presents at our house," and she was like, "More!" It was like a chore, bless her. It was so funny. She was like, "More!" And I was like, "Yes, more presents for you." Just made me laugh so much, honestly. She was just like, they're just so innocent, aren't they? Honestly, so innocent. She was like, "More." I'll get this one to... Try the thinner one. Oh dear. I'm just doing this little ladybug if I can get it to colour, because it just doesn't seem to want to. Just colour it with the pencil instead, very lightly. Go with this nice. Let's try this nice teal green with a darker green. Yeah. Okay, Tess, lovely. You come in, everybody come in and out as you please. There's nothing, there's no rules here. Well, apart from the obvious ones. You just come and go as you please. I'll still be here. I'm not going anywhere. You know what, Kate? I really like them. I was really thinking that I wouldn't, but actually I really like them. I really do. They are super nice, and the colours are so bright. Like, you can just see, like, they go on, like, really, like, not even really anything, and then you just activate them and they just go, wow, look at this colour, it's amazing. Like, this is coming out so nice. I'm so pleased with it. I love it. And you can just, like I said the other day, you can just put the shading in pretty, and you just don't even need to worry about shading them. They just come out so lovely. You just use 2 different colours and activate them, and they come beautiful. I really do. I really like them. I'm really happy that I bought them. Really happy. Really happy with my purchase. I like it good. I like it when you're happy with what you buy. It's the worst thing when you buy something and you think, oh my god, this is the worst thing, and then you think you've wasted loads of money. But I really like them. Yeah, I really do. Have you got these, Kate? Have you tried these yet? I haven't seen you doing it on stream, but I haven't, not more recently. I haven't seen you using them more recently. I know you were using the Coloursoft last night on your stream. I've got those as well, and I haven't tried them out yet. That was something else I bought, but I haven't tried them, but I'm going to give those actually a go now, because I quite like the look of those. But, yeah. These are really nice. I know I've seen you use a couple of different colouring pencils, but I haven't seen, with watercolour ones, but I haven't seen you using these. Oh, do you like them, Kate? Do you think they're nice? I really like them. I think they're really nice, but I haven't tried any others, so I don't know. There might be different types that maybe you think are a bit better or not so good or whatever. Say these are the only. I have got the other. I have got another set of watercolour pencils from Derwent, but I know I saw that when these dry, you can't move them around again when they've dried, but the actual watercolour ones, which are these ones, I'll show you. These ones which I bought as well at the same time, these ones you can actually re-wet and rework afterwards, rather than the like the Inktense, you can't when they're dry. Progress on Mythomorphia. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be nice to see. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see a bit of Mythomorphia. I love that book. It's so nice. I think I'm actually doing a colour along with somebody in Mythomorphia. Pick the unicorn page because I love unicorns, as we know. Yeah, they do. They dry so quick, and that's what somebody said to me as well. I saw it on stream. Somebody said they dry super super quick. I think it was Sammy that said that they dry super super quick. So you have to work with them really really fast. Otherwise, they do just dry on you. Not like I said with the watercolor ones, you can rework them. But these ones, as soon as they're dry, you can't rework. You can't. As soon as they're dry, they're done, and you can't rework them. But as I say, with the actual Derwent watercolours, you can rework those ones, but these ones you can't. But I actually quite like the idea of not being able to rework these, because then I thought, well, you can actually put another layer on the top possibly. I don't know if you can or not, but that's something I haven't tried yet. Might be worth a go at some stage though. See if we can do that at some stage. Just really enjoying these at the moment. So we'll see how this turns out, because we're almost finished. We're almost finished. I'm so happy with it. Oh, can you? Wonderful, Kate. That's great. I'll just have to give that a go. I'm gonna do another page. I think I want to try because I love how people use the watercolor first and then use normal pencils on top to add the layers in, to add the blend in. So I want to give that a try at some stage, and I think I'll give it a try with these actually first, just trying to layer those up first, and then maybe just add the highlights in with the you know, with a different pencil. See how that turns out. So thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So we shall give that a try. So we will give that a try at some stage. I am loving these, and I'm loving the different effects that you can get with these. I just love the fact that you can experiment with them, and you know, if you press a bit lighter, they won't go as bright, or you can do the edges and do your shading and things, and they come out really really nice. So again, I love just putting colour to paper, as Kate would say. Put colour to paper, just have fun. I love doing it. Ah, oh, thanks Beth, I appreciate it, lovely. We are just coming up to our final leaf. So I'll just do this final leaf, and then that is us. But I am loving this, I really am. Loving these a lot. I'm just going to see if I can add a bit more black to this one. It doesn't seem to... Yeah. Maybe But me ladybug's not very dark, is he? Should have done this leaf a bit lighter, really. But there we are. We live and learn. I'll go back over the red again. See if we can make him stick out a bit more. Kinda. There you go. Right. I think I might go back in. Ooh, I might go in with some of this. Will still be wet. It's pretty dry. I might go in and see. Let me just get a gel pen. Let's try. Got a nice schooner in it. Yeah, I've been doing that, Kate, actually taking a thing from the tip. I like to do it like doing that. You get like a bit more of a finer, lighter colour, like with this leaf here. I did it a bit with that and it just doesn't seem to be as sort of intense. But yeah, I really like that as well. I'm find just a dark silvery colour. That's black. That's another silver. So let's give that a try. See what we can do. Here come the gel pens. That's blue. I don't want blue. Not on this. Thank you very much. I thought that was silver because I can't see in this light because it's gone very dark in here now. I've got a silver and a black one out. I'll tell you what, I won't go with that. I'll get my white Posca and try that and see if I can find the one that's working, because one of mine doesn't work. That one works. So let's try a bit of this first. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. See where we go, shall we? Some little white spots on this. And I do love these as well. I've recently become accustomed to these after I've seen everybody using the Poscas, because I was just using a white gel pen, and then I could come to these and I was just like, they don't go see-through like gel pens. I find that the gel pens go see-through. So, so I love these as well now. So that's another thing I love and I'm spending a fortune on. But I think I bought a pack of 3 and I think they were only like a fiver for 3. But I just wanted them to try. I just thought I'll buy the pack of 3 and see where we go, because at the end of the day you'll always use a white pen, won't you? So always use a white pen. Oh, I don't know, you know, Beth, I don't know if you can buy the separate ones. I know on my wish list on Amazon I've got the multi-pack of Poscas, which is like all the different colours, and they're like, I think I saw that I think they're about £16, which I don't know how much they are in the US, but I don't know if you can get them separately. I must admit that's something I don't know. Might be a little bit of research needed into those. I've never seen them anywhere separately, to be honest with you. Just literally just going at this and just seeing what I can do. So I'm putting some little spots in. Excuse my phone going off. I do apologise. I am filming on my phone as well, so I do keep getting messages for some reason. Probably Chris going, "You haven't replied to me. Why have you not replied to me?" Because he's very, you know, when I'm off on an afternoon. I've only obviously just recently started streaming in my afternoons off, so he's just always wondering, "What are you doing? What are you up to? What's for tea?" No, he's not like that really. I'm teasing. Just had some little spots there. Oh no, I'm interrupting Sammy. Oh no, I can't do that. You guys will have to go off and watch Sammy because she's just awesome, and I didn't realise I was interrupting her. I'm so sorry if you guys want to go off and watch her instead, because I don't want to take off her stream, because she does come on an afternoon, doesn't she? Is it about 4 o'clock? I know she comes on about 4 o'clock. So guys, feel absolutely free, because as soon as I finished here, I'm going to be going watching. So if you, honestly, I do not mind at all. I'm pretty much finished here anyway. I'm just adding on a couple of little spots. I'm just adding on a little bit of like detail in the petals, just to give it a little bit of a spotty effect, just to make the flowers look a bit more, a little bit less solid and a little bit more highlighted. Oh, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. I don't like being thingy when other people are on. I always try and I've tried to sort of work it out so I'm not on when other people are on, because I know obviously it's only like it's a really small community, and obviously I don't want to take over when anybody else is on. But I didn't realise how late it had gotten. But thank you guys, I really appreciate it. I'm not far off done anyway, so then you can all go off and we'll all say hi at the same time. We'll all come on at the same time and she'll be like, "Ah, look at all these people coming on all at once." So, yeah. See if I can. That's still a little bit wet. Oh, hang on. Is it my pen? Is it my pen? I think my pen's gone a bit weird. Let's get another one. I've got another one. I have another one. I have another. Yes, this one works. Hurrah! Let's just add a little bit of highlight to these. And we're winging it. Let's just wing. Just for a little bit of colour on here. A little bit of highlight. I'm so sorry. I feel so rude with my phone constantly going off. I'm so sorry. I'll tell him off. I'll tell Christoph. I'll go, don't interrupt my stream. Okay, Beth, don't worry. Thank you for coming on though. I love you. I love that you're here. Thank you, and thank you so much for being a mod for me. I really appreciate it, because I don't like to miss questions. It's really handy if somebody asks something, you might know the answer and you can help them out, which is great, because I didn't really know how you got a mod, because I'd seen so many people had them, but I didn't know how you got them, and I was like, I didn't really want to be like, because I've already pestered loads of people with questions because I'm so new. I've already pestered people with like, how do you do this and how do you do that, and there's still so much stuff I don't know, but I just thought I'll just wing it and we'll see where we go. But I really appreciate you offering and doing that for me. I really appreciate it. It's just really nice to have somebody that, it's just really, everyone's just been so nice. It's just so nice to have all this support. Everyone's been so lovely, and I'm quite emotional about it. It's so nice. I just love it. I love all the support that everyone gives everyone, and I love this colouring community, and it's just so nice. I really do love it. I love all you guys. It's so nice. just do this all day. I just don't want to. I've decided I'm just not going to work anymore. I'm just going to do this all the time. I'll be on it like 24/7, and everyone can come join me, and you can just watch me colour all the time, and we can just chat away. Ah, it'd be a lovely life, wouldn't it, guys? It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Oh, the hardships of life. I know. It's just a bit of a... We've all got to do it though, haven't we? We've all got to work, all got to do. So... it's just one of them things, isn't it? Yeah, I think before I go too mad with the Posca. Oh yes, be awesome, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry, Beth. No, I didn't see your question, lovely. I'm so sorry. Just chuck it in caps for me if you want me to see it, because I'm, you know, I am a spectacle wearer as well, so I can't see everything. I'm going to try to. I'm going to try and have a bit of a schedule. I'm going to try and come on I'm going to try and come on. It'll probably every Sunday. Always going to try and come on every Sunday, because Sunday's a great day for me because I'm always at home. So Sunday is a fabulous day for me. So that'll be the day I mainly come on. But I'm going to try and come on at least once in the middle of the week at some point. So like today, I normally have a Wednesday afternoon off. So I will try and come on Wednesday afternoon. And also I have every other Thursday. So I'm going to try and come on 2 to 3 times a week. On a Sunday, whatever time's best. So last couple of Sundays I've been coming on about 3:30 my time, and I seem to have been meeting everybody, and a lot of people seem to be free about that time. But again, if anybody knows that anybody comes on that I might clash with, feel free to say, because I don't want to clash with anyone, and I don't want to, everybody be like, oh, I don't know which one to watch, blah blah blah. And the last couple of Sundays I've not clashed with anybody. I might also try and do an evening, because obviously I know a lot of people, different parts of the world, obviously they're not around. But I might try and do an evening one at some point. So we'd maybe coming on maybe on a Friday night for me. By 8-9 o'clock, I might try and come on then as well and do an hour or two. I'll just play it by ear. So if any of you want to see me at a specific time, May comes on at 4 my time, which I think 9 p.m. for you. Okay, well, if May comes on at 9 p.m. on a Sunday, I won't do it that late. I'll do it in an afternoon on a Sunday, but I will try and come on in the middle of the week, in the middle of a week on an evening. So maybe on the day before I'm off for a day, I'll come on a bit later so I can stay on a bit later for you guys, rather than me being in work. Because when I'm in work, I'm a bit of a hermit. I like to go to bed nice and early because I like me sleep. But by all means, if there's any particular time you want me to come on, or I come on at a time and you think, oh, it's the wrong time, just let me know, and I'll always rework it, because on a Sunday I don't really do a lot, so I'm always just sort of edging around colouring, so I can come on whenever. And in the week, again, I'll just do whatever works. So I'll try a few streams. So what I'll try and do is try and post up the schedule for the week on YouTube once, when I know what I'm doing. And then if it doesn't work for anyone, if you just let me know, and I can always cancel it. Oh, I will, Beth, thank you. I'll let you know as soon as I know. What I'll try and do is on the start of a week, maybe I'll try and do a bit of a YouTube schedule, and we'll see if it works for everyone. I will do, Beth, thank you, and let everyone know so they can come on and have a look if they want to. But that, I think, is us pretty much finished. I've done... Oh, hang on, I might just put... Where's that white gone? I don't know why I didn't put any white on that beautiful red flower. Did it a little bit. This pen does not want to work for me today. This pen does not want to work for me. works when I draw it on my hand, but it doesn't work when I draw it on paper. There we go. So I'll just add a little bit to this. And then that, my friends, will be me. I think for today. So I'm going to go and put my tea on for my lovely husband now, ready for when he gets home. And I might get out, I think I'm going to get my picture of my copy of Disney Vitro out and sit on the sofa tonight and colour that, because I'm really feeling that at the moment. And then, as I say, I will try and come on again on Thursday, so if anybody's about, I'll be around. I'll try and post it up about the time I'm going to stream, so you can see if you're around and you'll know roughly what time it's going to be. Oh, thank you, Robin, and thank you, Kate. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's nice. It's a lovely book. I really like it, and I really love these pencils, as I've said many times. Oh, I know, Kate enabled me as well. I saw a video, and while I was watching the video, I ordered the Vitro and the Crayola Super Tips. I ordered them exactly at the same time. So at the top of my phone, I had Kate's video, and then underneath I had Amazon open, and I was and I was ordering them. And you know what? I'm so happy with them. I love them. I was just like, I've got to have them. So yeah. So Kate, it's all your fault. You're making us all spend money. We're all gonna go bankrupt. So yeah. But never mind. We all love to spend money. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you like it, and I hope it's been an enjoyable video. But again, I'll see you all on Thursday, and I hope you'll see you all in stream at some point again, maybe today or again at some point, because I'm sure we'll all be on various people's videos at some point, and we'll all have a good old chit chat. So thank you all very much. I'd really appreciate a thumbs up if you haven't already. I'm sure you have. I know a few people have, so thank you very much. And I will speak to you all soon. Have a lovely evening, afternoon, day, whatever it is for you guys. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate your comments. And anything you want me to stream, or any comments you've got, just let me know. Lots of love, everybody. Lots of love, Kate. Thanks very much, everyone. See you soon. See you Thursday. Thank you very much. Bye for now.